everybody for joining or watching. We're gonna give everybody a couple of minutes. Sipping Tea Podcast. Of course, you got myself, Ebony, Miss Ebo. We got Big Reem over there, the Mad Hatter, and we got a special guest host, Michael Smith. Everybody know Mike. And we also got another guest host, my cousin Zipporah. She'll be coming in shortly. But we're gonna give it a couple of minutes to let a few people join. Got a good show though today. Nice little show tonight.
Yeah. Come on in, y'all.
I need y'all to share, share, everybody.
Yeah, yes, please, everybody share. Please, everybody share. Please share.
Yes. Please share it.
Yes.
This is about to go down. It's about to get
y'all
real.
Too? Y'all gotta go.
It's about to get real.
Right.
It says she said, yeah. You can use your phone.
Come on in. Come on in.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pause this movie.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Boys in the Hood.
Oh, that's nice.
Boys in the Hood is always hard.
All right. So we could definitely don't start with your segment, the Mad Hatter.
Oh, you want to start with my segment now?
Whatever you ready. We can give people a couple more minutes. It's only been 2 minutes. We can give at least about 5 minutes.
Okay. Till then, how was your day, Ebo?
It was long. I worked. I did want to ask y'all though, have y'all been watching the news? All the stuff that is going on around the world.
I a little bit, but I hate watching news because it's always bad and negative stuff, and that's just be so depressing. You know what I'm saying? I be hating that. Like, man, it's the world is crazy right now. So I watch every now and then. But what's going on in the news, Ebo?
I just been still stuck with that stuff that happened in Florida.
Okay.
Like I'm still stuck there with them with that building.
What happened in Florida?
The building that just collapsed after 40 years. It's only 40 years old and it just collapsed. Hundreds of people under this rubbish and they just seem to can't find anybody. It's like right.
It's just sad that you can't go places and feel safe anymore. You always gotta
live that. This is a 3-story, 12-story, 3-sided apartment building. The first to go down was the middle, and then after the middle went down, the one to the left went down. They just collapsed.
So did it say what caused it to collapse?
Only thing that they are saying right now is that, of course, they're trying to blame it on the person who built the building. It was up, it's up, should have been inspected, but it's really I know 40 years may sound like a lot, but that's not a long time for a building.
That's not long at all. But you can say that property builders are not built like they used to be because everybody's trying to take a cheap route when building, trying to save as much money as they can.
And material too.
But 40 years is not a long time for a building to just collapse.
No, it's not. It's not. And the way they building these buildings and the structure, they building them as, like you said, cheap material. And the way they building them, their foundation is not good enough to hold the way the building is structured too. So that plays a lot in there too. You know what I'm saying? And then like all that rain that happened Friday, I feel for a lot of people. All them people cars got messed up and stuff here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what if some of them didn't have no insurance or anything? Like, is the mayor or the governor gonna have a plan to help people out like that? And I heard my sister was telling me that they was charging people like $300-400 to tow their cars.
Oh yeah, that's the time to get over. But I just don't. I personally, maybe because I'm not there anymore, but I just don't see that how it's raining like that. and I'm gonna take chances on when you're from there, you know what freeways when it flood, you know what freeways not to go on.
Right.
You know certain freeways you go on, you might get stuck.
Right.
Um, I don't know why anybody, especially now, if you're not from there, then I can understand why you try to do it. But if you're from there, I don't understand it. Then I looked and saw it. I'm like, goodness gracious, all these cars are stuck. I'm like, my God. I'm like, wow.
90, 94, 94, 75. It was crazy, especially 94. I seen my coworker show me some pictures and videos in 94, man. It was just ridiculous.
But the
Ridiculous. I
thing,
don't
but the thing is that by living there,
you know.
you know where to go and you know where not to go.
Right.
Because and it's not like this is the first time it's flooded.
Right.
It's done flooded before, and you know where to go and you know where not to go and everything. I hear they're saying something with FEMA, um, state of emergency or something with FEMA, $1,000 something. It was something. It's something because FEMA, PPP loans coming back, I guess, because FEMA for the hit Detroit.
Man, people about to be man, that's the new scam. The FEMA scam. Boy, they about to run it up, boy.
Everybody gonna say their basement flooded, and
One thing about a scammer, boy, they be thinking real quick, don't they be thinking real quick. They know how to scam on anything.
they gonna say they had $20,000 worth of clothes in their basement and it
What?
flooded.
You
I'm
hear
telling
me?
you. I'm
They
telling
gonna,
you.
they gonna go buy all the fake Louis and Gucci purses and then take pictures
Hey, look,
and be like, dang,
somebody was that Eunice said you know it.
yeah, you already know.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's gonna be it's gonna be Wild Wild West. They gonna say they had 20 pair of Jordans in the basement, the brand new ones.
Man, let me tell you, I'm telling you, they're gonna go buy some fake Gucci belts, Louis belts, some possum fur coats, and throw them in there, and take pictures, and be like, "Dang, my shit got off. I had $20,000 worth of stuff and shit down there."
Somebody said I pronounced the name wrong. I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce the name?
Hey, Enise, hey,
Eunice.
she'll.
He said, Reem, tell him my name. Eunice.
Sorry, niece.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
apologize.
First
Hey,
of
I
all,
did
you know
it, Enise. I
I
did.
can't say her name right.
Hey,
It's
I
pronounced
apologize.
hey, Enise, say, tell her, put some respect on my name, like.
I'm putting the utmost respect on your name, because by my name being so common and everything, no one ever mispronunciate my name.
What
But
did you call her? E nice?
yeah,
I'm stupid. No. Ah, hell
Hey,
no.
every time she get on here, and every time she get on here, somebody always say her name wrong, and then
and
I'm
look,
like,
I don't
and
know
when
she,
you said her
why.
name, I was like, oh, here she comes.
and she said I don't play that, and they know.
Yeah, hell
Listen,
yeah.
listen. I apologize. I definitely apologize, but I will never mispronunciate your name again.
All right,
Oh
listen.
yeah.
We're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go ahead and get this started. We got a good show. What's the topic? Sex after 40.
All right.
We're gonna
But
leave
before
it.
before
And
that, before we get into the juiciness of the topics we got for y'all, we're gonna get into my segment. It's
mhm.
called the Mad Hatter segment. And on today's episode of the Mad Hatter segment, the hat for tonight is the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, this specific hat I like because it stands out. I love the color scheme. This is a fitted cap. For those people who don't know, it's a fitted cap. That means it goes by the size of your head. You know what I'm saying? And I got this hat right here from Lids. Like I told y'all before, I shop at Lids and Pro Image. I got another place you guys, if y'all looking for hats, can go to. But I'm gonna do some research on it before I tell y'all. And hopefully next week I can let y'all know because I like to go to different places and get different hats because each place have different unique hats, and I like unique hats. You know what I'm saying? And I like this one because you see the Blue Jay is big and it sticks out, and it got the little the Canada, little symbol on there to
Mm-hmm.
represent, Canada and stuff. So this the Toronto Blue Jays. That's a baseball team, and I like this hat. This is one of my favorite hats to have, and that's it. So this the hat of the night, Toronto Blue Jays.
Well, before you reveal the location of the Batcave and everything, make sure that they sponsor you.
Right, right,
Make sure you get something out on the back end of it.
right. Sooner or later,
Yeah.
it just keep going, and I hopefully my DM will be banging with some sponsorships. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Oh
Hopefully,
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. But I just I love hats. Like I told y'all before we went live, I've been rocking hats since I was younger, man. It's just something I'm into. I got about almost 100 hats. I almost got about 100. Yeah, so I love hats. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my segment for the night, y'all. So now turn it up to you, Ebo.
All right, you guys. Well, we got a couple of topics tonight. Of course, the sex after 40, love it or leave it. We also, want to know some opinions from you guys listening and watching. Um, you think you could be in a relationship with someone that does not sexually satisfy you, especially as you get older? But first, we're going to start with this sex after 40, love it or leave it. Then sex after marriage. Or, is it different? Is it better? Gonna ask Mike those questions. He's the married man here.
Your camera messing up, Ebo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it better? Am I freezing?
No, it just looked like it went out.
So it's black.
No, you're
It
back
ain't
now.
it ain't black, but it's blurry.
Is it?
Yeah, it's blurry. Those are your
Maybe
camera. Oh, you
it
back
may
now.
be a
There you
light.
go. There you
It
go.
may be a lighting.
There you go. You back.
Right. Well,
You
we're
back.
gonna start this off then right. Sex after 40, love it or leave it. All y'all old asses, all y'all old. How you think, Reem?
Man, you
Better?
the same age too. What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Next after 40, go ahead, Mike. Since you the newcomer, I'm gonna let you start it off.
Yeah, let's let him go.
You say love it or leave it?
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
You think it's better now?
Um I would say yeah.
Why?
I had to really think on that one. I
What's the
would say
difference in it? What's better? Is it that you're more mature, or you think you got all your tricks and trades down?
well I won't say that, but I'm just gonna say that experience is a teacher. Experience is a teacher. You learn how to pace yourself
Mm,
when you get older.
Okay.
mm,
I just put it that way.
You
mm,
learn how to pace yourself. Okay.
mm. You ain't a jackrabbit no more, huh?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think
Well, what did we try to prove?
this?
Brother
Okay,
Bernie Mac said, "What did we try to prove?"
I
Reem,
mean,
do you think?
for me, I'm gonna say yeah because when I was in my 20s and stuff, from eight, being coming a teenager when starting to acquire about sex and all that stuff, what I'm saying, you trying to get your first piece, and you know what I'm saying, you rushing and you not really know what you're doing and stuff, and then as you get older, you learn how you, like you said, might pace yourself, learn some new stuff, do some new things, and then now at the age of 40, it's like you kind of mature. You know what I'm saying? You're taking your time. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to, like you said, what you trying to prove? Like, I mean, there's only so much you can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You ain't trying to go 3 hours and shit. Like, what the hell? You gonna have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's good for me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a Libra and Libras are very sexual driven people, and so I feel that just the overall sex experience is just more in depth. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, it's like I like role playing and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I ain't do none of that. So like I said, as I got older and I'm 40 now, it's like you try different things and new things to keep the spices going. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's great for me. What about you, Ebo?
And we can
got
see
some
you now
questions for
too.
y'all. So
We
at
can see
what
you now. We can
age?
see you.
Okay, great. So at what age? At what point do you guys think y'all hit y'all like sexual peak where you was just like open for everything, ready to do everything?
Well, I haven't hit my peak yet.
If you ain't hit it by now, your old ass ain't
I
gonna hit it because your
I
bones ain't
I hit
working
it.
the
I
same.
hit my peak yet. I hit because there's a lot of things that I have not done. So I must say
Hmm.
that's why I say that I haven't hit my peak yet.
What you want to
So,
do? Have
so
sex?
let me ask you something. Let
Is
me
that
ask you something.
okay?
Hold on. Let me ask you something, Mike. So you say you haven't hit your peak yet. Is it because you're more into religion now, or is that a reason or not?
Um, no, that's not a reason. Everybody, it was the way that we were that we come up. Um, we were taught that certain things you do and certain things you don't do.
Hmm.
Um, and I've been holding firm to certain things. So
Okay.
that's why I say that I have not reached a certain peak yet, because on certain things, um, I still have not. It has nothing to do with religion or anything like that. It's just that it's something that was embedded in me as a kid, and I just refuse to go that away. And it may be fun,
Right.
but I just refuse to go that way. Now I heard it's fun,
Right.
but
Damn,
I
see,
just
is it okay if okay, so I got is it okay if I ask because now I really want to know. Can you tell me sorry. Wait. I was trying not to ask. Tell me if it's too much. If you don't want to answer, don't answer. But
I
what are
plead the fifth.
those things that
Fifth.
no, that's we call Sipping Tea Podcast Unfiltered. Now you knew what you was getting into.
I
What
plead the
are some of those things that you haven't done that you just feel all right, just no for you?
um.
All right. You
Well,
know
see,
what he gonna say?
it's a
Want me to say it for you?
it's a
No,
it's a
I
it's a
want you
it's
to
a
say
it's a
this.
it's
That's
a
a no.
fine line because I have to be true to self, and I also have to be me at the
Mhm.
same time. So uh I'm just trying to
Stop beating around the
think of
bush. You know
something.
what it is. Come on,
I'm
what
trying,
you
trying
won't
to
do,
think of
what you don't
something. I'm
want to
thinking of a
do.
way of putting it where I don't offend anybody from the church.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
so I'm trying to think of ways in my mind to put it, because we have members of the church um listening. Well, from what I see, it don't look like they own it, but should be on, but supposed to be listening. So, but
yeah. They'll
Like,
tap
let's
you
in.
knew
let's just let's just go there.
now with
Let's just go there.
this podcast. You knew what this was. You
But
got
see, but the topic is wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the topics. It said
sex
11
over
to
40.
leave.
You ain't say nothing about.
It didn't say anything about positions
I'm just saying, you can't say something like that. You know, everybody that's watching in their head is like, what can't he do? I mean, I know.
and exactly, and see, that's the beautiful part about it, is that it's a great mystery.
Say, use your
It's
imagination.
very intriguing because you about to fall out your chair over there. Like, what is he talking about?
Mm-hmm. So, Ebo,
Shit, yeah.
what about you on this topic? Sex over 40. What about you?
I think for me, better, but I probably give it better. But I think that please don't take what I'm about
What
to
you
say.
say? Wait, because I thought I heard something, but go ahead.
Man, right.
Yeah, I thought I heard
For
something too.
me,
But
I found that men my age, I don't know if it's that they did so much when they were younger that now that they're this age, they can't keep up or they don't have the energy. Be it that I think with women, we don't dibble dabble as much as men do when we're younger. We kind of don't hit our peak until we're a little bit older. So when we're ready to like just get it in, y'all are like, I mean, that's just my opinion. So so it's hard for me to answer that. For me, I think, yeah, it's better because this is now. But y'all like,
Why? Because do you feel it's better because you know more?
I think women hit their sexual peak a lot later in life than guys. You
No,
know,
I'm talking about you personally.
what do
Do
you
you
mean?
think?
Okay,
Do you? Is it good for you because you know more?
I don't think it's about know more because I think people know things a lot younger. It's just about what you're willing to do and what you're willing to experience and how far you're willing to go. You know, so I think it's about an opening. You know, as you get older, sexual opening.
I totally disagree with that. But okay,
Okay.
Why you
because
disagree?
now today, if you look at it today, now these kids today know more than what we knew back in the day. Today, because with internet and I mean, pornographic is
Well,
just
you know,
crazy.
I agree with you. No, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
I'm talking about specifically my era. So when I talk about that, I'm talking about me and my era and us growing up. When we were younger, and you got to agree with me. When you were younger, it was girls was running around. I don't suck, and be it guys was. I would never give no girl no head. Now they offer that as a hello. It's like,
Hello.
hey, when your name Ebony, let me give you some head. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about in my era. It's a difference from when I was a teen, younger into
Yeah, I agree.
now. Back then, a dude would never, ever, ever
Right.
off. I mean, that was forbidden. I wish I would. That's the same thing as a girl. Now it's like shit.
That's
What
the
you
thing.
talking about, baby?
That's the thing. That's the thing now. Yeah. It was an
Yeah,
unforbidden rule. It was like an unforbidden rule back then. Like, oh no, I ain't doing that. But now it's like she said, that's the opener right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's
man,
the
you
thing
can
to
see
do
my
now. You know what
inbox.
I'm
How
saying?
many offers I got?
It's like it's like things done, things done reversed. You know what I'm saying? Right now. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's weird, but it's like people's sexuality is going to a whole nother level now. You know what I'm
But
saying?
It needs.
but
She said
also
she
I heard
definitely knows more, and it's much better for her.
but also I heard you say she left because
What you about to say?
I heard her say she said that she talking about how it's the guys that pretty much they can reach the standard.
I said that's been my
No,
experience. I'm
but
not saying that's true.
It's so damn hot in
My
Phoenix. I mean, damn. It's like
yeah, it's been like, oh my god,
so
really?
basically they better pass if they ain't got no air conditioning, better pass out. It's 116 degrees up there.
man, what?
Nah, this is before. I only been here 2 years, baby.
2 Oh, you been there too? Oh, okay.
I only been here 2 years.
It don't even see. You
On the
know what?
42.
Yeah, it seemed like you been. It seemed like you been gone longer than 2.
Been gone for 2 years.
Yeah, you
2.
know, because I just thought about it. I can remember her posting that she's about to go.
Yeah, but it just seemed
It's that
like
it hasn't been that long ago.
yeah. But
I
I
think
mean,
it's February of 2019. It's
yeah.
2021.
But right. But I'm just saying, it just seemed like you've been there longer though. You know what I'm saying? It don't seem like
You know,
it's 2 years.
and the crazy thing is that I've been here in Jersey since November of 19, and it
Mm.
seems like I've been here for forever.
Right. Right. Right.
It
Right.
just
Right.
seems like I've been here forever. And it's like wow, only been here for a little bit of time, but it just seems like you move to another place and get adjusted to life and everything, and people recognize that you're gone. It just seems like you just been gone forever.
Forever. It do. It do. It do. For real. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I got a question for y'all. So, do you think that now that you're older, that your sex life has got more spicy? Do you feel like different things turn you on that turned you on back in your 20s?
Oh, I
Mm,
go. Um, I go. Um, I think for me personally, I feel that things when I was 20 I didn't like, but now it's like it intrigues me. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I like pretty feet. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, I didn't care about no woman feet, but now I like pretty feet. You know what I'm saying? It just be like little things. You know what I'm saying? That makes me what you say like makes me attract to a person. You know what I'm saying? Pretty feet or uh the way you walk or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be little, just the little things like that that I ain't pay attention to in my 20s, and now it's like boom, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Just little things like that. It don't have to be no big thing like the norm, ass, titties, and all that. That's the norm, but just be little things like that. You know what I'm saying? For me, you know. What about you, Mike?
okay, give me that question again.
Mhm.
Give me the question again.
Do you think that at this age now, your attraction is different, your turn on is different than it was in your 20s?
Yes. And the reason I say that is because I look for something. I look for something that's totally different now than what I looked at it when I was in my 20s, teens. In my teens, 20s, I wanted the baddest female that was around. I wanted the one that thought that she was the stuff. That was the one I wanted because I wanted to prove a point that I can get anybody. That was my mindset back then back then. But what sometimes was good to you is not good for you, if I could put it like that. And so as
Mm-hmm.
time went on and everything, you start looking at things different. You know I'm what satisfied me? Could she
Mm-hmm.
stimulate my mind? Could she hold a conversation with me? Um, because beyond the bedroom, what happens when you come out the bedroom? See, that's what I think about now, opposed to what I thought about then. Back then, I didn't care. I didn't care what if you ain't even have to know how to talk. I didn't care back then because because my mindset was I was going to score. I was going to score. I was keeping count. I was going to score. I was going to get
Mm-hmm.
the ones that act like they couldn't be got. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like my mindset is just different. It's like
Preach.
and I look at how I used to be. I'm like, I was a fool back then. Because it's so many females that I could have built something with back then that was good, and I looked past them
Because
because
you was trying to get the
they
because
didn't
you was trying
reach
to
up
get the
to my
next notch
standard.
on your belt.
Right.
It wasn't
They
it wasn't
didn't.
your standards. It was like you trying to get the next one on your to put that notch on your belt. Like, all right.
But I'm talking about the ones that I thought I was too good for.
Mm,
They didn't reach up to my standards, and so you know what I'm saying. And so, and you fast forward and you look at those ones today, career oriented. Um, just different. Like, wow, if I would have just, if I would have just had the thinking that I think now, if I had that thinking back then you know, I'd be further. I'd be so much further.
mm. What about you, Ebo?
Uh, yeah, definitely different things turn you or not overall from sexually to physically to like, when I was younger, I was attracted to street guys, Now that's definitely that's not something a person I would look at twice.
Mm,
I'm opening my businesses up and trying to get multiple incomes, multiple lines of income. So I look at a person for things like that, I mean, not to
mm,
say what he has, but just basically where their mind is at,
mm.
Sexually, I look at attractive, how they dress, the total difference in what a person has on now. There's a lot of different changes that I've had.
Oh,
Definitely,
okay. Mm.
definitely. I definitely say it's completely different. The
Yeah.
person if the person I would talk to then what would attract me, and it's like, ugh, you know. Look back at my kids' daddies. I can't believe I had kids. But okay.
I think as we got older, you know what I'm saying, and we reached 40, I think we kind of more matured and have a different outlook on certain things, you know what I'm saying, than we was younger. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said before, like in the 20s, we men we looking at body shapes and figures and all that, and she got a pretty face or whatever. We ain't thinking about what's her mindset or what's her conversation like. Like to me, a good conversation turned me on. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to talk. I love to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? So a good deep conversation is go far with me. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
it's
Get better at that. I'm not a
I mean,
talker.
right.
I'm
I mean, impress me, and recite your ABCs. Impress me with some algebra. Impress me with something. Intrigue my
I
mind.
didn't pressure with no algebra. I
I
failed
mean, I
that.
mean, I mean, I mean something. I mean something
Failed
more than just your shape.
who y'all
Impress
so,
me with something else because
right.
them shapes. I mean, shapes become a dime a dozen, and when babies come, shapes leave. Shapes go different ways.
What about y'all men?
No, no,
You just
see, you took it the wrong way. Just took it the wrong way. So you just
what?
took what I was saying the wrong way. I'm
I
saying that no, I'm not. I'm not. I know. I'm saying that that shapes that you can have an hour figure back in your 20s, and in the 40s it could be something different. It's something you're not shaped the way that you was back then. So so what I looked at back then, I'm looking for an hourglass. I see hourglasses all day now, but I'm not attracted to an hourglass. I'm not attracted to that anymore
Mm.
because because it don't move me. It just don't move me now. The way it used to when I was younger, it don't move me now.
No, I see what you're saying.
get what you said. I mean, same thing. I get it. That's vice versa. I get it. It's not the same. We grow up.
But
Things
but
that
Evo,
were
let me ask you
attractive
this.
when I was younger don't attract me now.
Let me ask you something, Evo. Why you not a talkative person? You always been like that?
Yeah, I always been like that.
So
Um,
my next question to you is, so when a man approach you and try to have a conversation with you, do you be less do you say a few words and be quiet, or do you carry a conversation on?
I'll say that most guys' biggest complaint with me, even when we're in a relationship, is they say I don't pay them attention or they don't feel I pay them attention. And it's not that I be listening. I'm not. They say I'm not engaging. like I don't engage or like I treat them like they're my homeboy versus my man. And it's not like that. It's I listen. I'm just not. I feel like I'm not going to give you an opinion on something because you may not like my opinion. And then who am I to give you my opinion or my thoughts? So I feel like a lot of people just need a listening ear. And maybe I take that too far because no, I'm not a talker. I listen unless you make me mad.
Yeah, that part true. Yeah, that part true. That part true. Then you get to talking and can't stop. You know what I'm saying? All right, what's the next topic, Epo?
Could you have a successful relationship with someone that you are not sexually satisfied with? Because being sexually attracted is different from being sexually satisfied. Because you can't. Okay. So I'm saying sexually satisfied. Like, say for instance, someone that I'm not having sex until I get married, and there's women are like that. You fall in love with this person, you have a conversation, and you actually say, you know what, I love her enough, and I'm gonna wait, and then you get married, and it's like the worst sex of your life. Could you stay with it? Could you think you could teach her? I mean, what do you think you would do?
Okay. Now, I don't think I could. I don't personally. If I'm not sexually attracted to her, and it's terrible, and when we're in the room, then we gonna have some problems.
No, we ain't saying sexual attracted. We saying if the
Could you stay in a
if the sex is bad,
like if you're in love with this person,
if you can stay, yeah, go ahead.
Right, if you're in love with this person and they give you everything that everything that you want, everything that you need, like that, they got that 80-20 rule. They give you everything you need, except now you get to the sex and it's just not what you're used to, not what fulfills you. Not even, I'm not going to even say that they may have bad sex, but it just doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't what you're used to having. Do you think you can suppress yourself to what they're giving you, or would you be able to be okay with not being sexually satisfied?
Well, let me. I think I might break the internet with this one, but let's just go ahead and break the internet. Personally, I don't think that I can do it. If we're not compatible in the bedroom, then I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do it, because because that's something that's important. But I also think that you have to learn each other, and you have to be willing to be taught. I mean, you have to be willing to be taught. But if by chance that none of that's the case, and you don't want to be taught, you don't want to know anything, you don't care about none of that, so you just caught in this mode that you just do it this one way with these two positions, and I'm faking, it's not gonna work. Sorry. It's not.
Well,
I ain't gonna even say what I was about to say. Go ahead, Kareem.
No, go ahead, E.
Go ahead.
I want to hear what you got to say. You be saying some good stuff.
What
You be
you got
saying
to
some
say?
good stuff. Say what you got to say.
I was just about to say, so that would go back to kind of like what you said, Mike, because you're not willing to do certain things. What if you was in love with a woman and she had a more sexual appetite, but you was in love with this woman and she was in love with you, but she wants to be sexually satisfied? Because a lot of time women are not. A lot of time, keeping it honest, we be lying. Okay, if you put 10 women in the room, I promise you, 8 of them ain't never had an orgasm, and not a real one. But how? I mean, that's kind of like, how would you deal with that if the woman you was with was coming to you like, I wanna, this is what I need, baby.
Well, if that's the case, then I got to step up. I got to step my game up. If that is the case, then I have to step my game up.
I mean, I think you would have to, you know what I'm saying, if you want to please your mate, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I understand some people have boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And I think communication is a key to everything. So if you in that situation, you as a man, you have to, if your female or wife or girlfriend has a sexual appetite like that, you have to have communication with her and set your boundaries. Like, I'm willing to do X, Y, and Z, but this one right here, I can't do. And I think it should be that she should compromise with you and say, all right, you know what I'm saying? Because being in a relationship and being with somebody like that, you have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? So I feel in that situation, you communicate and let her know what your boundaries is, and then you go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's
Now,
what I feel.
let's do it this way. Now I may be with somebody that enjoys getting beat. It turns her on. But I'm not the type of person that will
Get
beat
beat
on her.
while y'all having sex?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, what you mean? What you mean by getting beat? Like slapped,
Yeah, you
choked?
gotta specify that.
I'm talking about slap. I'm talking about slap, choke. I'm talking all this backwoods stuff
Or
that
slapped
they
on
do in
the
the
butt or in the
backwoods.
face?
Huh?
Slapped on the butt or in the face?
No. I ain't talking about on no butt. I'm talking about in the face.
Oh,
I'm talking about, and this is something that, or SNN or whatever they call it. You know,
You talking about that? I know what you're talking about.
or
That's,
you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, she may want me to wear a collar and me to sit in the doghouse like looking like a dog.
oh, she
And
wants you to role play.
that sounds some
yeah,
fun,
Role
though.
play.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
that's
sounds
Role play.
fun.
but I mean, I'm not going to, somebody says submissive sex. Okay.
Right.
But
That's what that is.
I'm not going to, I'm not going to belittle myself to satisfy you.
You ain't
I'm
doing
not,
role play?
That's
no,
see.
I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about this on a whole nother playing field where somebody is talking about, where choke me, beat me, all this beat. You'll be surprised.
But
You'll
see,
be
Mike,
surprised.
that goes what I said. You have to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do this, but I can't do that, and y'all just compromise on what y'all gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you ain't about to belittle yourself and put on the collar and go sit in the corner and act like a newborn puppy. You ain't about to do no shit like that.
No, wait.
You know what I'm saying?
That
So
part sounds fun. Sorry.
I'm not going to on no ends when it comes to, because it's some crazy stuff that it's some crazy stuff, and people get off on this crazy stuff. I'm not going to, say, oh,
There.
we gonna role play and dress up. We gonna play dress up, and I put on a skirt.
no.
Nah, come on,
I'm all
I'm not doing. Listen. I wouldn't care if it gave you 30 orgasms. You would get it from me. I wouldn't care what it do. I'm not
now look.
gonna belittle.
Look, I'm all for the role playing, but I'm not like I ain't putting on no skirt or nothing. I ain't doing that now. I'm all for role playing. I love role playing, but I ain't doing that nah.
I mean, so I can understand putting on, but just put on your hat or something like that. I understand little things and little different things.
I do shit like you be the bank teller and I'm the robber. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that now. All that other shit.
Why I can't be the robber and you be the damsel in distress?
The damsel in distress? What the hell I'm gonna be the damsel in distress for? What I'm gonna be distressed about? I want some pizza. I seen that burger pizza.
Right.
But yeah, that's not what you mean. What, explain yourself, Ebo. Hold on, explain yourself. You gotta explain yourself on that one. Hold
on. So I'm just saying, listen, there's nothing wrong with putting a dog collar on and
no.
Listen,
that's the dominatrix. That's that dominatrix.
Ain't nobody putting no dog collar on. Ain't nobody putting no dog collar on, and you sitting in the corner, you getting beat, and all this, that, and the other, throwing water on you, and all this other stuff and everything. No,
Ebony, Ebo, you're not even about to put a dog collar on.
No, that's the point. The point of that is so the woman can do it to the man.
Well, why would you want to belittle him like that?
Shit, that's between you and her.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying, but I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Why would you want to belittle him like that?
Why would that be considered belittle? That might not be considered belittling to somebody. That might be what sexually turned them people on.
Okay, some men probably like that shit. Some men.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's some people that's out there that likes that kind of that's into that type of stuff. That
that role play period. Like you and your girl at home. She dress up like you. You would dress up like her.
See, boom,
right there. See that right there,
y'all. Mike, if I may ask, Mike, let me ask. Just tell me, just say yes or no if I can ask this question. Do y'all role play?
No.
Oh, see, I had a good one for y'all. Dang.
Yeah,
go ahead, ask the question.
What is this good? We might try.
When she came in the door with the pizza box, I was thinking you could be the delivery, you could be the pizza delivery guy, right? Knock on the door,
delivery man,
and she come to the door. You know what I'm saying? Like she just got out the shower, so she got to come and get her order. You know what I'm saying? Like you Uber Eats or something. You know what I'm saying?
We're doing Green Freaky Tales next week. We already Green Freaky Tales.
But you know what? You got a great Never mind.
See, boom. See, that's something simple. That's something simple.
Delivery man and Uber driver with the pizza.
Yeah, you Uber Eats, you know what I'm saying? And she hungry. She do her Uber Eats and stuff. She jumped in the shower, and you knock on the door, and she comes to the door with her little towel wrapped around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She be like, "Come on in, I gotta get the money and stuff," and then y'all just go from there.
But what's up?
Oh.
Okay.
Wait,
so
Reed, what pizza place is it though? Gotta be good.
So Reed, you be oh my God. I could just imagine with you just coming up with that fast. I'm gonna text you off of here.
Listen,
hey Reed, you better be careful. Your inbox gonna blow up. Your inbox gonna blow up. Be careful what you say on here.
Wait, you didn't answer the question. Do you think you could be in a relationship with someone that does not sexually satisfy you? Do you think you could work with it? Do you think you'd be able to figure it out?
Again, like I said,
or would you cheat?
I'm gonna tell you. So in the process, again, like I said, it's about communication. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk with that person and tell them these. I have a high sex drive. This is what I like to do. X, Y, and Z.
Black
And
women don't.
if she is willing to if she's willing to participate and try, you know what I'm saying, then that's a start. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to slow roll that person in so they can get a acquaintance and used to what you like doing. But now, if she don't want to comply and do it, at least try. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when you start looking somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's when you be like, well, if she don't like sucking dick, then you're gonna go somewhere else to get that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go somewhere else.
Okay, I think I
That's
have
keeping it
one.
100 both ways. You know what I'm saying? It's some men out here that don't like going down on their girl. You know what I'm saying? So
Nene says sex has different rules from being single to being married. I agree. Okay, and so that brings us into, we have about 10 minutes left. Our last topic: open relationship.
Absolutely not.
Could you deal, and how would you feel about that? Because I don't see, I could never. I'd be in jail for killing everybody 10
no,
times.
you go first. Well, you go first there, Ebo. Go
I
first
just
on
told
that.
you, I know, because I would be in jail for killing everybody. I'm too selfish. I don't like to share. It's no way in hell. I would kill everybody 10 times over. I'd come back after I was dead in 20, 50 years and then come back and kill you all over again.
But all right, let me go. I got a question for you. Now, and when you was talking, you said I've been. So,
I didn't say I've been.
oh, we're gonna rewind this back when it's over
Yeah,
with.
rewind
You
that
said, am I the
Oh,
only one that
you
heard
talk
that?
about the first.
Rewind that.
You talk about the first. You talk about at the beginning when she slipped out.
Yeah, did she say I've been? I thought I heard I've been.
I'm too
Okay, yeah,
selfish.
rewind this.
Let me make this clear, so fucking
Oh,
clear.
okay.
I am too selfish to share anything. So I damn sure ain't sharing my man. Okay. I am the one, I am crazy. I will come and follow you. I will pull up. I am that girl.
So, all right, since you say you selfish, I'm gonna ask you this next question. You can answer it or not. So you say you selfish. Have you ever been in a threesome?
Who ain't? Never. Yeah.
So how you selfish then?
It was for my man because that's what he wanted, and I felt like he deserved. I mean, I'll just be honest. When I did it, it's something that he kept requesting, and
So you
like
want selfish?
I say, like something that you just was talking about it. You have to meet a person. You feel when you feel like you got to meet a person sexually. At that time, I thought that's what I had to do and what I wanted to give him, and that's what I did because I felt like I had to be in at some point.
And you want being selfish.
And I did it. I mean, he didn't deserve it, but yeah, but that was why.
Okay.
That was the complete reason why, because I was trying to meet him somewhere.
Okay.
And then want him to cheat on me. That
All
didn't
right.
stop it. That don't stop it.
Now,
Cheated on me with the person. Shit, listen.
all right. What was the question? Open relationship. All right, go, Mike.
Open relationship.
Mm.
And
She
now
answered it for you.
my wife in the background answering
She
the
answered
question
it for you real quick.
So
Why you didn't answer the question?
Okay, I can't answer the question because my wife is in the background answering the question. But
okay.
you know, but see, now she answered. Now I'm gonna say opposite. But see, and then we gonna get in an argument.
No, you're not.
You gonna do
you're
the, you gonna say the
gonna
opposite.
because
You gonna
she
say the
read
opposite just
whatever
because
she
you said
said.
no.
But no,
That was real
but
petty.
seriously, open. I mean, Reed, you've been knowing me all your life.
I know. That's
You know. I always say something. I'm gonna say the opposite,
opposite
just
every time.
despite
And that's not
controversy.
cool. That's not cool. Why does the person have to say the opposite? Why you can't just agree? If she's right, she's right. That is so irritating with me. And why do that? If she's right, just give her that she's right.
But that's not the. But I just saying all that because she's. I mean, she's in the background just. She's in the background just. She's just in the background just co-signing everything. Now we talking about an open relationship. Do I agree or disagree with an open relationship? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally 100% disagree. with an
Okay.
open relationship?
Two,
Open how?
absolutely.
How open? What you mean by open relationship?
Shit, I had to set some friends that I had a couple of friends that were married, a couple of sets of married friends that they were really into like I didn't even
Bring
like.
other people in.
I mean, I didn't. It's like a whole community. This is like it's a whole,
Oh,
you know.
you talking like swingers?
Yeah, so that to me that's open because
Yeah.
it was okay for him to let his wife. She was very open with telling him if she saw somebody she wanted to get with, he was okay as long as she told him. And I would ask him all the time, like, is it ever going to be a time where you just want your wife to yourself? Is it, like, is that ever going to bother you? But
Now, Eb, you
I know
just
a
said.
couple of married couples that were like that, honestly.
Now you just said. You were just saying how crazy and all these things that you are.
Huh?
Now, just the thought of my wife being with somebody else. Just the thought about it, my temperature just went to a 10. Just thinking about it.
As it
So
should.
I couldn't, there is no way that we could ever be in any kind of open relationship. We can't even have open friendship because I'm just my mind just went somewhere else just thinking about somebody touching my wife.
Hmm.
And no, we would no. I can't. And honestly, I don't know how people can do an open relationship.
Man.
I don't know how you could do it.
Oh man.
I mean,
What's crazy
here it
is
is.
people be in them
I'm,
all the time and don't even
I'm
know they
sneaking
in them.
over. I'm sneaking over in the middle of the night to mess with my friend's wife. He's sneaking over in the middle of the day to mess with my wife. They done developed feelings for each other. Me and her done developed feelings for each other and everything. And now it's a shipwreck.
Mm.
Now I want to kill the husband because of nah, can't do it. Can't do it. Power
Uh,
to the ones that can, but I can't do it.
I can't do it because, like you said, Mike, eventually feelings gonna get involved. You know what I'm saying? And two, once, once,
I'm
Yeah,
actually reading the
crazy.
comment. I'm reading the comments. Oh my god.
Nene, right. No best friends play cousins, play brothers, sisters. Fuck that. Nope, nope, nope. Her ass is crazy.
She
because
said, play cousins.
right, because at a certain point, like I said, feelings gonna get involved when that stuff happens, and then your wife or girlfriend has sex with another man. Then what if his sex is better than yours? Then you may not even get sex no more. She might not even want your sex no more. Cause she done experienced a whole totally different sexual vibe from this person. You know what I'm saying? He doing some things that you ain't doing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
So
He might let you put the dog collar on.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put the dog collar on you and shit. Put the black leather mask over your face and we'll have you walking
Yeah,
you around the house and you ain't
yeah.
she ain't getting that from you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's that I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know? No, I
It's just
couldn't.
more power to the
I
ones
couldn't do
that
it.
I honestly I just
Yeah.
don't see how. Now let's do it this way now. If we're not in a relationship and we've established that we're not in a relationship, I'm single, you single, that's different. But
Oh
if
yeah,
me and
that's
you in a
different.
relationship, oh no.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
No,
Oh,
hell no.
ain't no sharing. Ain't no
No.
sharing. I'm selfish.
all right.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Yeah,
sharing.
because it's man, that's
Then,
that's
then you had to put some money on my books. It's just
yeah,
ridiculous.
it's ridiculous.
Just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
you're right. You're right.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah,
Just
you would.
ridiculous. Just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
See? Then I'll be flying to Arizona to get away. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hide from the police. I
Yeah,
won't get caught.
exactly. Do it.
Eb, hide me
Hey,
I
out,
doing the
Eb.
talk show.
got
Hey, y'all
I
doing.
got you. I know how to
Hey,
hide.
hey, doing
Hide
the
me
talk
out.
show from Eb's house. Like
Right.
yeah. Reeb is at
I'm
a
gonna have to blow
distinguished
your
location.
Right. Don't you know how first 48 they be having the blurry look over the person's face? That's how
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. That's how I'm gonna be talking. Like, yeah, this the hat of the night, right?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, hell no, man. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? If she approached me like that, then I'm like, shit, we might well just be single then.
Exactly.
We might well be single.
But we might as well just listen.
You know what I'm
You do
saying?
what you do, I do what I do, and we not together no more.
Right? We might as
All
well
the
be
feelings,
single.
yeah,
Now you
all
can,
the feelings that I had just was sucked out of me that quick.
yeah,
Yeah, we
that quick.
guess
Literally sucked out with the kids. You know what I'm saying? But
what is she? Oh my God, what is going on with my wife tonight?
what she say?
Oh goodness! So you say it's sucked out, and
Ah,
but what is Lord Jesus?
we know what she was talking about, Mike. She
Yeah,
we know what she was talking about, Mike.
You such a
Her head
I'm
in the
talking.
gutter.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, ridiculous.
Thank you for watching. So look, you
Thank you,
guys,
thank you, thank you.
we
Thank
have
you all so much for watching.
yes, we've had a great show. Stay tuned. You know, next week we're gonna have a great show. We got the Mad Hatter with this segment, and we're gonna try this new little segment called Reem's Freaky Tales. You know, we're gonna be giving y'all some ditto. I don't know what type of advice it's gonna be.
Reed, it's about to his inbox about to blow up.
It's about to blow.
His inbox about to blow up. He done just put it all out there. They're like, oh, he got imagination too. Oh my God, I knew he was cute, but he got imagination too.
I bet y'all tried.
Huh?
I bet y'all tried. Look at wife back there, like, yeah.
Hey, that's how you tune
Bet y'all tried. Yeah.
Tune in. We got some great shows for you guys coming up. Other than that, thanks for watching.
All right. Goodbye, y'all. Good night.
Bye bye.